Welcome all to the commencement ceremony of the graduating class of 2023. Please stand in honor of our graduating seniors.
Please remain standing while we welcome Odine Brown, Reese Gregoire, Robert June, Mitchell Rathbone, and Brendan Reese, future members of the United States Military Service, to the stage for the Pledge of Allegiance and Star-Spangled Banner. I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Please remain standing for the Star-Spangled Banner, sung by the Bacon Academy Choir. Please welcome to the stage a representative from the U.S. Navy to present sashes to Odine Brown, Reese Gregoire, and Robert June. I am honored to introduce our principal, Mrs. Amy Begay.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Superintendent Sullivan, Assistant Superintendent Hughes, Board of Education, Board of Trustees, faculty members, parents, families, guests, but most importantly, the seniors of the class of 2023. Today is a remarkable day, and this is the moment we've been waiting for. On this, the 220th anniversary of the founding of Bacon Academy, there is so much excitement as we come together to celebrate a significant milestone in the lives of our remarkable graduates. It is my great privilege as your principal to address you on this momentous occasion. Our ceremony today recognizes the culmination of 13 years of schooling, filled with group projects, hard work, exams along the way, and recent celebratory moments like Senior Award Night, Capstone Night, the senior trip to Block Island, the art show and music concerts, and the senior yearbook signing. Some of you have spent your entire educational career in the Colchester Public Schools, and others of you joined along the way. Each of you had great choice in selecting courses that allowed you to explore topics of your interest beyond the graduation requirements. What you all have in common is that you made it to the finish line to wear the bacon blue cap and gown, and for that, you should be incredibly proud. I think it would be fair to say that every single person here tonight in support of you is also bursting with pride. Your families who guided you along the way, the teachers who pushed you to achieve your goals, and the friends who supported you when you needed it. Let us take a moment to recognize and express our gratitudes to these individuals who encouraged your dreams and believed in your potential. As you depart Bacon Academy for the final time, you are about to embark on a new beginning. Whether your journey's next stop is the military, volunteering, entering the workforce, higher education, or a path still to be determined, exciting things lie ahead for each of you. The job of the Bacon family is now completed as you each cross the stage to receive your diplomas. Not that long ago, one of your classmates asked me to offer a piece of advice to the senior class as a part of her capstone project. My first thought of advice was to always be open to opportunities. Several times in my life, the path I thought I was on took an unexpected twist. Just because we think we have a plan doesn't mean we have a crystal ball into our future. I encourage each of you to take a chance, put yourself out there, and perhaps reinvent yourself or your path where opportunities present themselves. What I thought I would do for a career when I was a senior in high school is nowhere near what I am doing right now. And for that, I'm absolutely grateful. Believe in your abilities, have confidence in your ideas, and never be afraid to pursue your passions. If we keep learning and growing, we ultimately improve the very best versions of ourselves. I encourage you to follow your passions. Find the things in your life that bring you joy. Nurture the relationships that matter, and generally be the best human you can be. Do not be afraid to dream big, knowing that you have the skills to turn these dreams into reality. I have no doubt that you will go forth from here and conquer the challenges ahead. Think of these challenges as opportunities rather than obstacles, a chance to make a difference for yourself, your community, or even our society at large. Remember the lessons you have learned within these walls about respect, responsibility, achievement, and compassion. Cherish the memories you have made, and remember, you will always be a Bobcat. In the words of C.S. Lewis, the author of the beloved book series, The Chronicles of Narnia, there are far, far better things ahead than any we may leave behind. I wish each of you futures that are filled with success and much happiness. Congratulations to the class of 2023.
It is my pleasure to now introduce our class of 2023 salutatorian, Grace Gorek. Good evening. For those of you who don't know me, my name's Grace. Not that long ago, I was a shy fourth grader, incapable of summoning the courage to yell bingo in a school cafeteria with maybe 200 people. Fast forward to the present, I, that timid girl, am honored and very nervous to stand before you today presenting my salutatorian speech. Throughout our lives and educational journeys so far, we have encountered numerous obstacles, faced moments of doubt, and experienced setbacks that tested our willpower to say the least. COVID being the most prevalent one. Everybody knows about the unprecedented times that pursued in 2020 and transformed our high school experience. But we stand here today in our caps and gowns, evidence of our unwavering determination and resilience, a testament to our ability to rise above. To preface what I'm about to say, I recognize that COVID was a very dark time for the world. It was coupled with countless deaths and fueled a mental health pandemic, and I am very fortunate to have emerged relatively unscathed. I am simply looking for a silver lining behind it. With COVID, the daily routines we were accustomed to quickly became forgotten, and with all the free time, we were able to master a particular skill: procrastination. Yes, you heard me right, procrastination. Rather than completing my schoolwork in a timely manner, I saved it all for the last minute and instead dedicated my time to learning how to ride a dirt bike and getting 5 stars on every song on Just Dance 4 on my Wii. Then, come sophomore, junior, and senior year, the art of procrastination I had so finely curated into my COVID routine transformed into my reality, bringing me here to the present. I'm not going to advocate for said skill. Trust me, it's not fun when it's 9:30 p.m. and you haven't started the lab report, 5-page paper, and research project all due the following morning. I'm sure everyone is familiar with the feeling, and if not, clearly they chose the wrong person to give this speech. I'm currently writing it, or I guess wrote it, the night before it was due, after getting an extension. However, thanks to procrastinating this speech, if I'm ever stranded on a deserted island with nothing but a meat tenderizer and a kitchen knife, I'll be able to sustain myself on coconuts using a skill I just acquired. And while procrastination might have caused a few sleepless nights here and there, in the end, it is the reason we as a class were able to find our identities. High school is so much more than going from class to class and completing all the different assignments according to their deadlines. It's about finding who you are, your strengths, your weaknesses, what you are passionate about, and the people who truly care about you. When approached with intention and self-awareness, procrastination can be a catalyst for self-discovery, and during those moments of delay, its beauty is unveiled. We uncover unexpected talents and passions that may have remained stagnant if not for the procrastinator's journey. We have an opportunity to pause and reflect. We question ourselves, our goals, and our aspirations. We ponder the purpose of our endeavors and what truly matters to us. Procrastination becomes a window into our authentic selves. For instance, I would have never learned how to juggle had it not been for procrastinating a research paper in freshman year energy explorations, and then 2-person juggle while procrastinating an inquiry project in US history 2 years later. Nor would I have had so many mac and cheese bread bowls from Panera with my best friends, or become the relentless spikeball player that I am. Similarly, some of my classmates would have never found their passion for baking had it not been for delaying studying for a math test, become a master skier without procrastinating AP biology, or been able to produce music without pushing back their homework. However, it is important to note that procrastination, like any tool, must be wielded with caution. It is not an excuse for laziness or a strategy to avoid responsibilities altogether. Rather, it is a delicate balance between taking the time to understand ourselves and recognizing the importance of discipline and time management. I, for one, hope to use the time spent this summer procrastinating a lifetime of responsibilities to learn how to unicycle. And who knows, maybe I'll throw in learning how to walk a tightrope too. And just in case my procrastination gets the best of me, I'll be ready for an alternative career in the circus. Today, we stand on the threshold of infinite possibilities. The world is vast, waiting for us to make our mark as we pursue our dreams and goals. And as we embark on this next chapter, let us spend a few more weeks procrastinating adulthood, and let's do it with a purpose. Don't just mindlessly scroll on TikTok for hours. Self-explore. Use the time to learn something, to improve your well-being, to expand your character, to discover an unknown passion. Life will be full of things we have to do. Find the things you want to do and rely on those for respite in challenging times. Then we can make a meaningful impact on the world around us, but right after we've finished procrastinating. Congratulations, class of 2023. Thank you and best wishes to you all.
Now please welcome our 2023 Gilbert Lamb essayist, Grace Galarno.
Good evening. As I stand before you today, I cannot help to once again feel grateful that I was not the class of 2020. 3 years ago, around this time, I was squished into the backseat of a car that had less seats than it did people, tuned into a radio station to hear my sister's name called, with the hopes of seeing her get her diploma amongst the sea of parked cars that surrounded me. If I never hear the phrase socially distance again, it will be too soon. Many of you will remember March 13th, 2020 as the day that the world we knew it ended, or in other words, the beginning of the global pandemic that shortened our freshman year. Prior to the pandemic, I felt as though time was simply passing. Wake up, school, volleyball, homework, eat, sleep, repeat. I am almost unable to recall a specific memory from freshman year because I never took the time to stop and take in the details of my days, causing them to blur into a distant memory of what came before. When school closed, the banter of my classmates, the exchanging of smiles, the laughter in the halls all vanished in an instant and I was alone. Instead of the sky flushed with shades of pink and blue each morning, I was met only with the harsh glow of my computer screen. I could hardly stop myself from turning off my camera and climbing to the warm bed just behind me. Being introverted and often drained by long days at school, I should have been overjoyed by the mere thought of hybrid learning. I certainly couldn't complain about having more time to do homework, the ability to lay in bed while in class, or getting a full 8 hours of sleep each night. Among these changes, I soon discovered it was the lack of human connection that was the worst part of online school. As social beings, we have an innate need for human connection. We thrive on social support, empathy, and the feeling of belonging in a community. Our family, friends, and mentors have been essential to becoming who we are today. It will continue to impact our lives long after high school. Even when we may have doubted ourselves, they provided us with unwavering love, guidance, and support in the face of all challenges, no matter the size. Their belief in our potential has propelled us forward and given us the courage to dream big. Let us not underestimate the significance of these important figures in our lives, but they are the pillars upon which our personal growth and success are built. During the height of the pandemic and hybrid learning, technology formed a lifeline to these figures. But instead of strengthening the connection, it became so easy to ignore an opportunity to learn and grow from one another, instead becoming engrossed in the highlights of someone else's life on social media rather than our own, a habit that remains present in my life to this day 3 years later. We must remember to take a step back and appreciate the value of in-person connection. The way we listen, the way we speak, and the way we connect with others in person is irreplaceable. Though human connection was rejuvenating after months of quarantine and online learning, I'm sure we can all agree that school is never easy. Surviving high school requires vast amounts of intrinsic motivation to succeed. During sophomore year, as the AP exams grew closer, my biology teacher shared the story of the hummingbird to urge the class not to lose focus on our goals. Every winter, the hummingbird faces a difficult choice: stay and struggle without nourishment as the flowers begin to wither, or embark on a challenging journey to find a new home. In the face of adversity, the hummingbird demonstrates unwavering determination. It must brave treacherous weather conditions and navigate unfamiliar territories as it migrates more than 500 miles to the Gulf of Mexico every year. This bird, though less than 5 centimeters in length, possesses immense strength and spirit that refuses to be confined by the limitations of the cold weather each winter. It takes flight, leaving behind its comfort zone, driven by the desire to survive and to find a more prosperous future. Like the hummingbird, we all possess within us the strength to achieve our goals. In our own lives, we will face setbacks, doubts, and uncertainties. The hummingbird serves as a reminder that we have the power to rise above these challenges, to channel the motivation found within us to follow our passions. Trust in your own abilities and the journey that lies ahead. It is important to appreciate those around you, both people and nature, but above all, appreciate yourself. We all have something special to offer this world, and we have only just begun our journey today. It's easy to fall into the trap of comparing ourselves to others, but never forget that individuality is essential for innovation and change. It's okay to have different strengths and weaknesses. It's okay to not conform to societal norms. It's okay to disagree with your friends' opinions. No change would come about if we were all the same, if there was no discourse in the world. Your hard work, dedication, and focused efforts have gotten you through high school and have prepared you to move on to the next step of your life. I wish you all the best of luck, and may your futures be filled with purpose, passion, and endless possibilities.
Now I am proud to introduce our keynote speakers for the ceremony. At Bacon Academy, it's our tradition not to invite an outside speaker, but to have our beloved Bacon teachers as our keynote speakers. Without further ado, here they are.
Hey, class of 2023, this is Mr. Byrne to say congratulations upon your graduation. Those of you who I've had the pleasure of teaching know that I am certainly not one to mince words or be sentimental, so I'll go right to the point. As you go ahead with your lives, I would encourage you just to listen to your instincts. Our world, our society, it's just full of noise and opinions of people who think they know the best, and they're going to demand that you follow the crowd, but instead, just trust yourself. You're all extremely capable and intelligent, perhaps more than you give yourselves enough credit for. So trust yourself, block out the noise, and on the occasions when trusting yourself fails, because you will fail at some point, listen to your mother. Once again, congratulations to you all. Be proud of yourselves, and best of luck.
This is it. Your last time listening to all your teachers talk at you. The last time sitting between people who you've been between alphabetically for many, many years. My last chance to shower you with advice, so here's some important things. You are finishing 12 years of education and have a full life ahead of you. Life won't be a straight path. Life won't be what you expected. Life will be hard, and sometimes you just have to find the joy within the hard. Don't judge each other and don't judge yourself. All of our lives are so different, and we are doing the best we can. Remember that you can change and grow at any time. We get stuck in ruts, but you can grow and change your attitude, change your friends, change your habits. Think about the type of person you want to be and the type of life you want to live, and work so hard for that. Just be yourself. There is no one else like you in this huge world. Congratulations, class of 2023. Work hard, believe in yourself, and be a good human. Go make this wild world a better place.
Hola, chiques. Don't let your past experiences define who you are. Learn from them and grow from them. Cherish them as part of your story. Be proud of all that you've done to make it to today. Remember, no goal is too small if it keeps you moving forward. And don't forget to take the time to reflect on the progress you're making along the way.
Congratulations to the graduates of 2023. You've been standing in line for a very long time, preparing for the ride of your life. Well, strap on your safety gear and hang on. The ride is about to begin. My wish for you is that as you slowly grind your way up the long inclines, you will know that all the work will be worth it. When you reach the peaks, I hope you will celebrate your accomplishments, be they big or small. As the ride takes some gentle turns, I recommend that you relax and enjoy the view. As you scream down the steep declines, hold on to a friend and know that you have what it takes to get through. When the ride turns uphill again, I know that you will be stronger and wiser and will appreciate the view at the top all that much more. And when the ride is over, I hope we will look back with gratitude and satisfaction at a life well lived.
Hey there, Bacon Academy grads. I'm sure you were hearing a ton of wonderful advice and sentiment in this speech. I'm not really sure what I want to say. They say that good teachers make and great ones steal. And while I'm not trying to call myself great right now, I am going to steal the words of Mary Smeek when I say, no matter what path you take after leaving this place, wear sunscreen. In all seriousness, though, you will find that there is no secret moment when you are an adult and know exactly what to do. Things will become less scary and easier to handle because you've handled them before, like changing a tire or moving to a new city. So go out there and get those experiences. And remember, wear sunscreen.
Best of luck, class of 2023. You have the math curse. Math is everywhere, you see. You will always need these skills. To problem solve, is your paycheck right? You have to pay your bills. Before you get out of here, let's review what you learned this year. Calculus is easy. It's the algebra that's hard. Oh yeah, derivative is slope. Advanced knows sinusoids are everywhere, and quadratics are a jump rope. You will have many choices to make. Fear forward. No, you will make a mistake. Be prepared, for life does not always go as planned. Trust yourself. Lean on your family and friends. Celebrate the times that are grand. Work hard. Play hard. Be safe. Never ever give up. Be happy. Choose the people and things that will fill your cup. The math curse is real. This is true. Congratulations. I have no more rhymes for you.
Dear class of 2023, I'm sure 4 years ago you thought this day would never come. Well, here it is. As you work your way towards more milestones in your life, I have 3 pieces of advice for you. They're not witty or clever, just practical. Number 1, be present, most especially with your family and friends. Number 2, work hard. If someone tells you they have something for you for free, it's probably a scam. Number 3, be a nice person. Otherwise, no one will want to be with you. I wish you all a happy and successful future. Come back and say hi once in a while. Blanche.
To the graduates of 2023, congratulations, you survived it. We all know what it is. 3 principals, 3 superintendents, and a budget crisis.
Hello, class of 2023. Just be you. It's enough. But keep learning, and if that learning causes a change in you, grow with it. But do it for you, no one else. That may sound selfish, but as you put your energy into being your best, it will be easier and more rewarding when you give of yourself to others in your community. So share your talents and enjoy being you. Farewell.
To the class of 2023, I leave you with some advice from a tree. Shed the small stuff. Only keep what really matters, what you really need. Branch out. There are so many opportunities awaiting you. Try something new. Learn to bend in a storm. Life won't always be easy, but if you bend, you won't break. Show your true colors. Show the world what's truly inside of you. And most importantly, remember your roots, those that nurtured you and got you to where you are today.
Congratulations, class of 2023. These past 4 years have been challenging, to say the least, but you made it. I'd like to leave you with some wise words from Mark Twain. 20 years from now, you will be more disappointed by the things you didn't do than by the ones you did. So throw off the bowlines, sail away from the safe harbor, catch the trade winds in your sails, explore, dream, discover. Wishing you all the very best, Mrs. Furlong.
To an amazing senior class, I am honored to be the assistant principal who worked alongside you for 4 incredible years. Behind us are the memories, the pandemic, the oil spill, the grad walk, and most recently, our trip to Block Island. In front of you are all the possibilities you dream for yourselves. Next to you today are all those who celebrate with you and believe in you as you go forth to accomplish your dreams. But most important of all is what's inside of you, your drive, your ambition, your self-love. The road ahead is uncertain, and that is what makes it so exciting. Be easy on yourself as you navigate life's ups and downs. There will be many. Go ahead now. You've got this.
My advice for the class of 2023 is to never be complacent. The most successful people in this world did not get their success from blind luck. Rather, they obtained it from an unrelenting drive to never be complacent, a constant grind towards achieving personal excellence. In the words of Benjamin E. Mays, the tragedy of life is not found in failure, but complacency. Not in doing too much, but doing too little. Not in living above your means, but below your capacity. It's not failure, but aiming too low. That is life's greatest tragedy. Best wishes and much love, Mr. Mao.
Bacon Academy, Class of 2023. How exciting it is to finish writing this chapter in life. Reflect on what has been good, great even, and what has been challenging. As you complete one of your greatest accomplishments, remember to be proud of yourself. And as you venture into this new journey, take chances, take risks, and make the most out of the best that is yet to come.
Dear Class of 2023, John F. Kennedy had said we must find the time to stop and thank the people who make a difference in our lives. As we celebrate your graduation today, I wanted to take a moment to express my deepest gratitude to you. Each one of you has brought something special to the Academy, leaving a lasting mark on all of us. Your curiosity, enthusiasm, and persistence have inspired us. Thank you for being the heart and soul of this place. Thank you for embracing challenges, overcoming obstacles, and for never giving up. You have taught us all valuable lessons that will remain after we leave here today. Thank you for your kindness, compassion, and support towards each other. Today, we celebrate the Class of 2023, the incredible individuals who have touched our lives. Congratulations, graduates. Thank you for being the reason we love what we do.
Hello friends, Mrs. Blaine here. I just want to thank you for the best year that I've had in a really long time, and it's all because of your senior class. Being your advisor this year was really special for me. Bringing back Mr. Bacon was a testament to how awesome all of you are, how much you encourage each other and love to have fun, something that has been missing from the Academy, but not thanks to your class. Bribing you with a little extra credit in English class didn't hurt us getting there either. Spending prom together and the senior trip at Block Island were honestly the top 2 days of my year. I have watched so many of you grow from our sophomore year hybrid classes to having you in English and capstone this year. For others that I haven't even had in class, I feel like I know so many of you really well, and that's a testament to just how great your class really is. Best of luck to all of you next year, and my favorite piece of advice, backwards is the wrong direction to go in. So never look back, keep getting stronger, do us all proud, and we are all so proud of you. Congratulations, senior class.
Will the senior class officers please join me? The class of 2023 wants to start off by recognizing the staff members who assisted in our success over the past 4 years. First and foremost, we would like to thank Mrs. Steele and Ms. Hupper, who are our class advisors for our freshman, sophomore, and junior years. Mrs. Steele and Ms. Hupper devoted a great deal of time to helping us establish a strong foundation for our class through fundraising and class activities. We would also like to recognize Mrs. Blaine and Mr. Mal for their efforts as class advisors for our senior year. Despite him only being in the position for a short period of time, Mr. Mal was able to help us start our final year off strong
by bringing back several Bacon traditions, including Mr. Bacon, prom, senior send-off, and senior trip. We would especially like to thank Mrs. Blaine, who coordinated each of these events. Her dedication to the class of 2023 helped make our senior year truly special, and we could not be more appreciative. We also want to thank all of the parents, siblings, coaches, friends, and families that have helped us get to where we are today. Your support throughout our high school years has not gone unnoticed, and we thank you for that. You have all inspired us, and we cannot wait to carry on the lessons you have taught us into the rest of our lives. With our remaining class funds, we plan to donate a portion to the classes of 2024, 2025, and 2026. We want to support them for the events and activities that await them during the remainder of their time at Bacon Academy. In addition, we also plan to donate a fountain to the school for outside the science classrooms, as this year, both an herb garden and a wildflower garden were planted there, and we want to continue developing the area. To the seniors, I wish you the best of luck as you enter the next chapter of your lives. No matter the path you take, you are all going to do amazing things. It's been real, class of 2023. Class Prez out. Will the Bacon Academy class of 1973 please stand to be recognized on their 50th anniversary? Will Mrs. Dolores Sawchuk please rise to be recognized as a member of the class of 1948 and her 75th graduation anniversary? We would like to recognize Mrs. Amy Hopkins as she will be retiring. Thank you, Mrs. Hopkins, for all that you have done for all of Bacon Academy students throughout the years. You will be missed. I am honored to introduce the Bacon Academy Class of 2023 valedictorian, Ryan Patrick Moores.
Thank you so much. Boy, it's warm. Okay. I'd just first like to say that it's such an honor to first be part of this great class and to be succeeding these incredible speakers that have come before me. One moment. Okay, but first I'd like to say thank you to a few people who have been really integral to my high school experience. For my parents, brother, and grandparents who have been enduring beacons, guiding me when I was way too stubborn to ask for help, and for my teachers who have dealt with me even when it seemed like I would never stop asking. Thank you to my classmates and friends who have exposed me to unfamiliar perspectives, new sources of inspiration, and the 1001 ways to incorrectly park in the widest spots known to man. Specifically, I'd like to thank Josie Thompson. Raise your hand, Josie. For being the most authentically unique and talented person I know, and for being spontaneous with me since Mrs. Lemke's kindergarten class. Thank you to Mr. Kessler for teaching the arts with such passion, 36 years here at Bacon. And thank you to Coach Browning, Coach Bernoli, and the Bacon Academy runners for being the most inspiring and humorous group that I know here on campus. Finally, Finally, thank you to Mr. Jewell and sophomore year AP Biology for forever changing my view of education and for reminding me to lose myself inside this soft world every once in a while. Truly, I can't thank all of you enough. Thank you so much. Now, with this 4-year epic coming to an end and many of us parting ways, we're encouraged to think about our reputations, not only the reputations we leave here at Bacon, but the reputations we leave with each other. For some of us, understandably, there might be no desire to leave a reputation. Maybe you want nothing more but to distance yourself from your time here, focusing on the person you will become beyond high school. To those individuals, I wish you luck, and I'm excited for you and the life you are searching for. To others, reputation may have been integral to their high school experience, and you will continue to build upon the person you have grown into, connected to the people who have provided company along the way. But no matter how unique in thought or experience we may all be, and no matter which paths we take, we will forever share this identity as members of Bacon Academy's class of 2023. We will all continue to exist in each other's memories, mostly as bullet points of bizarre interests, cherished interactions, yearbook signatures we can never truly explain, and social niches that will seem comical looking back. Years down the road, when we have finally erased the scarring mental image of Mr. Williams Ronald McDonald Head, familiar names will still evoke memories that may one day be shared with the people we find to fill us with infatuation. Our mundane experiences today, the person you always partnered with in labs, Brooke, the band you met with every day at 6:45 a.m., and that teacher who saw your potential even when you couldn't, will become defining stories. Photographs of teammates and first day celebrations will become answers to the questions, where are you from, and what was life like when you were a kid? But beyond the reality of this shared identity is an opportunity to change our perspectives. It's tempting to think of these weeks surrounding graduation as a turning point. We talk about it in terms of before and after, creating an expectation of some revelatory finale where everything falls into place. In reality, your classmates to your left and your right and up here on this stage are all grappling with the same pit in our stomachs. It's the panic of realizing that our search for identity does not abide by deadlines. At the risk of subjecting you to a quote you have probably heard one too many times, Maya Angelou famously said, "I've learned that people will forget what you did, people will forget what you said, but people will never forget how you made them feel." So I ask that even if everything I have said this evening is lost in the turbulence of this time of change, you take a moment to look around you and never forget the feeling of knowing that there is more to come. This moment is only what you make it out to be. If these years have been gratifying and transformed you into the person you have always longed to be, I encourage you to continue being your genuine self, inspiring others with your security and drive. But for the many others of us who feel just as overwhelmed and disoriented as we did that first day we walked these halls, paper maps in hand, I say again, this moment is only what you make it out to be. The transfer of a piece of paper and the throwing of a cap is irrelevant to the ensuing lifetime of experience. You have so much time to discover and fall in love with yourself. Take only the parts of your past that serve this journey and leave the rest behind you. Know that this is only an instant in the beautifully challenging road trip of life that we are just learning to navigate. Remember that while there will be stops along the way, they will only become ends if we treat them like ends. If you look for it, you will find that there is truly more to come. Now, take this feeling and, in the words that my mother, role model, and confidant would remind me every morning as I left for school, go show the world what you can do. Go Bobcats. Thank you.
Please stand and join us in singing our alma mater, Baconia, led by the Bacon Academy Choir. I would now like to introduce Mr. Alexander Oliphant, Chairman of the Board of Education.
Thank you. Good evening, class of 2023. Parents, Bacon Academy faculty, Bacon Academy administrators, Assistant Superintendent Hughes, Superintendent Sullivan, and my fellow board members. It is a privilege for me to be with you and participate in tonight's graduation exercises. First, I would like to extend my heartfelt congratulations to the class of 2023 for a job well done. You worked hard and persevered to arrive at where you are today. Awesome job, everyone. Give yourself a round of applause. I would also like to personally thank Ryan Moores, the class of 2023's valedictorian, for his role as student board member on the Board of Education this year. You did an outstanding job in that role. I would also like to extend my congratulations to Grace Gorick for being the class of 2023's salutatorian. It takes a lot of dedication and drive to achieve what you both accomplished here today. As a graduating class, you now find yourselves closing one door while opening another truly exciting one. So many opportunities await you. You now chart your course in an ever technologically changing world. For example, you are graduating at a very interesting time in which the emergence of artificial intelligence, aka AI, is beginning to dominate people's thoughts and conversations around the world. It holds great promise in the areas of early cancer detection, accelerated discovery of new medicines, and much, much more. The emergence of AI raises various questions about its utilization and impact upon human creativity in the future. How will AI be used? Will it be used for constructive or nefarious purposes? Will AI be used to write term papers or speeches, which may be logical in thought, but ultimately lack the emotional substance which words so often have? AI used in these ways will only serve to starve the engine of creativity of its precious fuel by stifling imagination. For it was imagination that led the Wright brothers to construct and fly the first airplane. World-renowned AI researcher Edwin Feigenbaum's imagination continues to paint the picture of a world in which AI improves the human condition. As can be seen, imagination powers human creativity, which in turn empowers humanity's exploration of the world around it. Can AI be harnessed in a way to propel our imagination to new heights, thereby allowing humanity to, in the words of Gene Roddenberry, to boldly go where no man has gone before? I don't know the answer to this question. However, I do know the class of 2023 will have numerous opportunities to shape the future of AI and how it is to be utilized. In conclusion, I would like to leave the class of 2023 with this challenge. Go forth and use AI to propel your imagination to new heights. I am confident that each and every one of you will be successful in this endeavor. Thank you.
Please join me in welcoming Mr. Daniel Sullivan, our Superintendent of Schools.
Good evening. So yes, I'm the number 3 superintendent that you all had, but we talked about that at Block Island. And as I try to find the sheet with my speech in it, let me also point out I wrote it all by myself. I didn't use AI. So good evening. Thank you, Principal Begay. I'm honored to have the opportunity to speak to the class of 2023 tonight. As announced, I'm Daniel Sullivan. I've had the privilege of serving as the superintendent of schools here in Colchester since January 1st. Over the last 5 months, I've made it a priority to visit all of the schools, including Bacon Academy, in an effort to learn as much as I can about all of you and this great community. While there are areas for improvement and several things to celebrate in this district, there is one intangible that I cannot be more proud of: our students, especially you, the class of 2023. As we get started, I would like to take a moment to recognize a few individuals. The members of the Colchester Board of Education that are here this evening, thank you for your support and for the opportunity to lead this district. To the principals and the teachers and the support staff around the district, thank you for preparing these students for the next chapter in their lives and for pushing and encouraging them during difficult moments. To our parents and families, thank you for trusting us with your children and partnering with us along the way. I would also like to give special recognition to Dr. Charles Hughes. Dr. Hughes started this year as the principal of Bacon Academy, and he is a trusted, valuable resource for me as assistant superintendent and for many people across the district. So please give a round of applause to Dr. Hughes. Congratulations, class of 2023. You're here, you made it. 13 years of education in the books. While there are a few points I hope to leave you with tonight, the first is a big one. Do not let the COVID-19 pandemic define your high school experience. Without question, COVID wreaked havoc on our lives and was a deadly pandemic. It disrupted our learning models, canceled our sports, and music with a mask was just a mess. But it's only a small part of your 4-year story at Bacon Academy, and hopefully not the one that you're going to spend the most time talking about. About 5 years ago, I was driving home from work, and I realized that I was listening to the same music on the radio that I listened to in middle school and high school. And I thought, what are you doing? So when I mentioned the need to find something new to my oldest son, the first problem was he told me, why are you listening to the radio? And I said, because it's what's in the car. And he's like, don't you have Spotify? No. But what he did turn me on to was Apple Music, and all by myself, I discovered a love for country music. Which leads me to my second point of influence tonight: kindness and understanding. Do not worry, I'm not going to ruin the pageantry of tonight by singing to you, but I will share a few lyrics to a Cody Johnson song called Human. It opens with, I thought by now I'd have figured it out, how not to make the easy things so hard to do, which leads into a chorus later in the song of, well, I guess all I'm saying is forgive me. If I don't know what I'm doing, I'm still learning to be human. My final message to you tonight is about the importance of family and the little things in life that aren't so little. When I was growing up, Thursday night television on NBC was billed as must-see TV. Some of the shows from that era remain iconic. You may even have heard of a few: Cheers, Seinfeld, Family Ties, Hill Street Blues, and ER. At the time, you could record your favorite shows on something called a VCR. Don't bother asking. But moreover, people tried to be home, on the couch, and would often watch things strangely as a family. This wasn't the golden age of television. The golden age of television typically refers to the 1950s and 60s, with shows like I Love Lucy and The Twilight Zone, and some live productions such as American Bandstand. Yet this period is golden in my memory. We ate dinner as a family most nights around 6 or 6:30, and then once everyone's homework was done, we typically watched television together. This was also a time where many of the 8 o'clock shows were billed as family shows, and often included a moral or a lesson. The anchor show of must-see TV was The Cosby Show, and I vividly remember one episode that included a laughter-filled lesson in the cost of living independently as an adult. Bill Cosby, who was strangely once billed as America's dad, and now is famous for all the wrong reasons, played the funny, wise dad who was also a doctor. And Malcolm Jamal Warner played Theo, the equally funny high school-age son with less ambitious aspirations. In this episode that I'm referring to, Bill Cosby's character is talking to his son about his report card, and Theo says, Dad, don't worry, I don't need good grades. I'm just going to get myself a regular job. And Dad asked him, well, how much do you plan to make? And using Monopoly money as a prop, quickly shows his son how fast the money will be spent between taxes, rent, car expenses, and food. Years later, when I told my father that I was getting my own apartment, he said, "Don't you remember that episode of The Cosby Show?" And I said, "No." And then he started talking to me about the cost of utility bills, renter's insurance, etc. Now, while my father wasn't as funny as Bill Cosby, I am proud to say that he is a man of a much higher moral character. So why am I talking to you about 1980s television? Because it was my golden era, and I want you to think about yours. I grew up in a time where you didn't always have a camera in your pocket. If I wanted to see The Karate Kid, I had to go to the theater, or I had to wait for it to come out in video and use that thing I was talking about before called a VCR. Gas was typically around 99 cents a gallon, but my Ford Bronco only got about 12 miles to the gallon. And many businesses were closed actually on Sundays and holidays. So, without looking at the camera roll on your phone, what memories do you have of your childhood? Where did you live when you were 5? Because that's probably when you started kindergarten. Is there a birthday, holiday, or vacation that stands out in your memory? Is there an aunt, a cousin, or a grandparent that you wish were here tonight with you, but they're no longer with us? Moreover, please remember the day-to-day and week-to-week routines of life. What are your family traditions? Pizza on Friday night, breakfast on Sunday, wiffle ball in the backyard, music by the fire pit on a summer night. It's important to think about all of these times, places, and people, and to take mental images. You want and need to cherish these memories in your hearts and in your minds. So as you begin the next chapter of your life, I want you to think about this. It's the truest statement I've ever heard. The days are long and the years are short. While you likely looked forward to being a student at Bacon Academy, or performing in the high school band, or wearing the Bacon athletic uniform, can you believe it's over? As torturous as the COVID lockdown was, does it really seem like 3 years ago? Look around and soak this all in. This is a moment in time that will not repeat itself. Likewise, make sure you do the same next fall, whether it's your first day of college, first day of basic training, or as a member of the workforce. Life is coming at you fast and furious, and God willing, you have many, many years ahead, but that statement is going to hold true. The days are long and the years are short. Thank you and congratulations.
Please join me in welcoming again Mr. Daniel Sullivan, our Superintendent of Schools.
All right, so we're at the fun part. It is time for us to certify the graduating class of 2023. Chairman Oliphant, members of the Board of Education, as the Superintendent of Schools, I hereby certify that the members presented this evening have completed the requirements for their diplomas or certificates as prescribed by the State of Connecticut and the Colchester Board of Education. Ladies and gentlemen, and all attendees, I am pleased to present to you the Bacon Academy graduating class of 2023.
On behalf of the Colchester Board of Education, I accept these seniors whom you have certified to have met the requirements for graduation.
Jasmine Adams. Olivia Barbara Adams. Jacob Ambrose. Josh Ambrose. Keegan Lloyd Appleby. Noah Richard Auden. Sebastian Bokweg. Coral Spring Bartlett Dennis. Shade Elizabeth Bedard. Analia Benitez Goodale. Danielle Benoit. Benjamin Berthium. Elijah Black. Alex Blanchette. Megan Braga. Datrin Brannon. Haley Brault. Leah Brown. Odine Brown. Benjamin Berger. Maddox Ann Burton. Henry Callan. Cecilia Carnelli. Olivia Faith Carnelli. Paula Castrione. James Cheverini. Aiden Connington. Alexander Constant. Chloe Ariel Coogan. Ethan Carrero. Mercedes Cotillo. Kaylee Ella Couch. Madison Elizabeth Crook. Maya Gabrielle Kroll. Amber Lee Capaldi. Nick Cushing. Andrew Darling. Emmett A. Day. Mackenzie Dean. Austin Dinsmore.
James Cole Ducharme. Gavin Hunter Emmons. Aiden Islami. Jaden Espejo. Andrew Fick. Katie Field. Jillian Filoramo. Ethan James Foley. Elena Alice Freeman. Aiden Fritz. Bree Georgians. Trinity Marie Georgians. Charles Gianfrido. Ty Jalen Gonzalez. Sophia Marlene Goodine. Grace Elizabeth Graff. Katie Graham. Cameron Elizabeth Grasso. Reese Gregoire. Luke Grimord. Nick Guire. James Gumbs. Neely Hart. Allison Marie Hickey. Rhiannon Higgins. Julian Hightower. Jack Thomas Holmes. Aiden Holt. Michelle Marie Jolly. Robert June. Will Kennedy. Samantha Kinsey. Isabella Kress. Stephen La Liberty. Matthew La Rosa. Anna Gabrielle Legault. Mitchell Lettieri. Elliot Lewis. Andrew Stan Lima.
Lillian Rose Litwinko. Emma Livesey. Brandon Lozier. Vivian Jean Lubinsky. Evan Joseph Maldonado. Kayana Rosalie Malloy. Megan Malone. David Sebastian Marino. Corey Marshall. Jake Tyler Martino. Heather Michelle Martizek. Nico Matucci. Ava Nicole McCarville. Brady McElduff. Layla Meekins. Elena Mashad. Aiden C. Mashad. Charlotte Murphy. Ariel Eva Nair. Wyatt Nowakowski. Marissa Nudd. Brandon Nye.
Colin Theodore Obrius. Noah Daniel Andres. Sage Morgan Ostrogen. Justin Pager. Gabrielle Ann Papali. Tyler E. Pennington. Zachary Robert Peralt. Simon Pike. Christopher Post. Kaylee Purcell. Mitchell Owen Rathbone. Gwyneth Lee Regan. Brendan Everett Reese. Dante Joseph Ritchie. Isabel Richards. Brooke Ellen Rogers. Angeline Joy Rodriguez.
Mason Joseph Romanowski. Caitlin Judith Romprey. Gabriella Emma Salafia. Grace Lily Saldana. Ian Donald Sargent. Audrey Shuck. Michael Shoemaker. Caitlin Sierra. Lindsay Smith. Raina Spirin. Evan St. Louis. Sam Steinman. Jack Stillwell. Hannah Sikowski. Amber Lynn Sullivan. Drew Tasmer. Jordan Tasmer. Aiden Taylor. Kira Angelina Tedeschi. Josie Thompson. Caitlin Tracy. Krista Tracy. Connor Tuttle. Paige Victoria Terrell. Mikey Vigiani. Michael Villardo. Brooke Vivero. Mia Voiland. Miranda Waters. Elizabeth Joy Westerfeld. Keegan Whitcomb. Aaron Campbell Holy. Ryan Wilcox. Ryan Wilkins. Samantha Willauer. Mackenzie Ann Willicka. Isabella Margarita Wood. Ashley Enamorado. Eric Zhang.
At this time, I have the honor of presenting diplomas to the class officers
and Gilbert Lamb essayist winner. The class secretary, Sophia Falkowski. Class treasurer, Teresa Matthew. Class president, Megan Eileen Swanky. The Gilbert Lamb essayist, Grace May Galarno. Would Mr. and Mrs. Gorick join me on the stage to present your daughter, the class of 2023 salutatorian, her diploma? Grace Estelle Gorick. Yeah, you can get it.
Yeah, of course I'm going to. Yeah.
Would Mr. and Mrs. Moores please join me on the stage to present your diploma to your son? The class of 2023 valedictorian, pardon me, Ryan Patrick Moores. That's the class valedictorian. Would the class of 2023 please rise? Congratulations, class of 2023.
you.